Lok Sabha elections are approaching and the party to beat, the BJP, had already expressed its ambition to reach the 400-seat mark. To do that, it is glaring at every option in every state to accommodate in its NDA fold. Speculation has been rife in Odisha about a potential alliance with Naveen Patnaik's BJD. While this remains speculative for now, another potential alliance is brewing in Andhra Pradesh. Chandra Babu Naidu's TDP is reportedly considering rejoining the NDA fold along with Pawan Kalyan's Janasena party. If so, this trio could try to catapult the ruling YSRCP. Looking back at the last Lok Sabha elections in 2019, Jagan's YSRCP emerged victorious by securing 22 out of 25 seats, with only 3 going to Naidu's TDP. And the BJP got nada. So this alliance means anything above 0 could be considered a gain for the BJP. For the TDP, which has struggled to maintain its footing since the state split, gaining a strong foothold is crucial to become a viable contender again, and it becomes absolutely necessary given the fact that Andhra is also gearing up for the state assembly polls. Jagan swept the assembly elections too last time with an overwhelming majority by winning 151 seats out of 175, leaving TDP with just 23. Experts say that TDP needs to groove with BJP to curb the hold of Jagan, especially with his party's control over the voters with its volunteers network. The Village Volunteers system, launched in 2019 by the YSRCP government, aimed to deliver government services directly to people's doorsteps using various state-run apps. Thus, these volunteers were seen as the face of the government. However, opposition parties have raised concerns about the role of these volunteers, viewing them as tools for surveillance and propaganda in favor of the ruling party. Both the Telugu Desam Party and Janasena chief Pawan Kalyan have alleged that the volunteers are collecting household-level data that is being misused for the YSRCP's political advantage. On the contrary, Jagan continues to show appreciation for the village volunteers, even suggesting that they should become star campaigners. In a recent rally in the Pinukunda Assembly constituency, Naidu mentioned the volunteers, but unlike his previous speeches, he assured that their jobs would be secure if the TDP-JSP alliance is voted to power. This shift in stance is obvious given the substantial vote bank represented by the volunteers, which seems to be playing in his mind. The volunteers can gather details about citizens' religion and caste, which may influence political strategies and decisions. To compete with such data-backed contention, which not only arises from data but also from micromanaging in booth politics, Naidu seems to be trying to level the playing field. Experts say that he seeks to demonstrate his prowess by aligning with the BJP and involving the Central Election Commission in play. After all, despite the marginal results in both the previous Lok Sabha and State Assembly polls, the TDP still has a strong foothold in terms of vote share. The party secured 39.17% and 39.59% vote share in the Assembly and Lok Sabha polls respectively, trailing not far behind the YSRCP's 49.95 and 49.15 percentages. In an electoral race, every percentage gain can be seen as a potential comeback, especially for a man like Chandra Babu Naidu.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.